Hello everyone. I'm starting with a basket full of old phone chargers that most people would just discard. But today, we're going to transform one of these into something truly useful. I'll take one of these chargers and carefully use a utility knife to cut along its seam. The goal here is to open the casing without damaging the internal components, as we'll need the shell for our project. Once I've pried it open, I'm going to use a pair of long nose pliers to remove the entire circuit board from inside. Now, with the empty casing, I'm going to use a step drill bit on my drill to create a circular hole in the center of one end. This hole needs to be precise enough to snugly fit our next component. After drilling, I'll just check the hole to make sure it's clean and the size is correct for what we're putting in next. Next, I'll drill a smaller, thin hole on the side of the casing. This is important for routing the wiring later on, ensuring a clean and secure connection. You can see the larger hole and the smaller one on the side. Now, I have a collection of old spark plugs. These are fantastic because their core material can withstand incredibly high temperatures, which is exactly what we'll need. I'm unscrewing the top metal cap from the spark plug. This exposes the terminal, allowing for a direct electrical connection. Now, I'm taking a length of red electrical wire. I'll strip a small section of the insulation from one end, exposing the copper strands. Then, I'll twist these strands tightly together to prepare for attachment. I'm connecting the stripped and twisted wire directly to the spark plug electrode. This will be one of the main electrical contact points, so it needs to be secure. Using my long nose pliers, I'll carefully crimp and wrap the wire around the spark plug tip, ensuring a very tight connection. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'm preparing a shorter red wire and stripping off the insulation. Then I attach the red wire to the spark plug connector and twist it tightly. Now, I'm preparing the other end of the red wire in a similar fashion, stripping off the insulation and twisting the copper strands together. I'm wrapping the exposed copper wire around the threaded end of the spark plug. This loop will act as another contact point in our assembly. I'll feed the looped end of the wire through the small side hole of the charger casing we drilled earlier. This keeps the wiring tidy and protected within the casing. To ensure stability and insulation, I'm applying hot glue around the base of the spark plug where it meets the charger casing. This prevents any movement and insulates the connections. Now, with the hot glue set, I'll carefully close the charger casing, securing all the internal components and wires. With the other end of this red wire, I'm stripping the outer insulation and attaching an alligator clip to the end. This alligator clip makes it easy to connect to the power source. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. Now, let's move on to modifying a small AA battery. I'm carefully using wire cutters to remove the outer metal casing. This exposes the internal components of the battery. After removing the inner carbon rod, I will clean it with a paper towel. I am using a drill with a small grinding disc to carefully sharpen the end of the carbon rod. This creates a sharp point, concentrating heat for precise work. I'm attaching a small brass terminal block to the top of the spark plug. This provides a secure and reliable connection point for our wiring. I'm inserting the sharpened carbon rod into the connector block and tightening the screw. Next, I'll prepare our negative connection. I'm stripping a blue electrical wire and attaching another alligator clip to its end. This ensures we have both positive and negative leads ready for our power source. Here I have a powerful drill battery. These batteries typically provide high voltage and amperage, perfect for our next experiment. I'm inserting a metal washer into the battery's terminals. Now, I'll connect the orange alligator clip to one of the washers on the drill battery, and the black alligator clip to the other. This completes our powerful circuit. Let's see what happens when I power it on. See how quickly the tip heats up. This is perfect for small soldering jobs or even light burning. It's quite impressive for a DIY tool. For the first test, I will weld these razor blades. I'm taking our homemade soldering iron and touching the carbon rod to these razor blades. Watch how it instantly glows orange and begins to melt through the metal. The temperature is high enough to create a spectacular weld, proving its effectiveness. Look at the razor blade after contact. It's completely melted and warped where the soldering iron touched it. You can see the distinct burn marks and the structural change in the metal. It's pretty dramatic. Next, I'm preparing 2 short pieces of red electrical wire, stripping the insulation and twisting the 2 wires together. I attach alligator clips to the wires and touch the soldering iron to the copper wire. You can see how the copper inside heats up and melts, helping the wires to stick together quickly, demonstrating the immense strength it creates. Now, let's try something else. I have a small metal cup with a broken handle here. I'm going to demonstrate the true power of our improved soldering iron by using it to burn through the metal handle and reattach it to the cup. I'm using my homemade soldering iron to weld the edge of a metal cup. You can see sparks flying and the metal quickly heating up and melting. This shows how powerful localized heat can be achieved with our simple homemade tools. It's quite effective at burning through metal. Our incredible multifunctional tools, made from simple repurposed items. This DIY ingenuity proves that with a little creativity, you can achieve amazing things, transforming ordinary objects into powerful devices. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected tools you'd like to see me create. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.